This computer. So, thanks guys so much for jumping on, because I just really wanted, because there's been a few fairly significant changes, and it's changes to the folders as well that I just want everyone to be aware of. So, Tash, did you manage to jump onto that recording that I tagged you in, that 1 hour one that was the multi-nation? No, that's okay. Have you seen it, Carla, the one that I tagged everyone in it about a week or so ago?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so basically...
Not yet, I plan on it.
Okay, so they're only leaving it up for a month. But basically, on the last Sunday night of the month, they're going to do this multi-nation call where, like, Sunday nights was just... It was that one that they've now put on for the month. It's amazing. It was really informative. There was nothing that I didn't want to listen to. And I know this is on record, but just stop listening when Janine Harbrow jumps on. She's the very last speaker. She just fluffs on a bit, and, you know, everyone's time is precious. But Rachel Barbenas talks for a while. Kari talks about, you know, important things, and they talk about that new consultant training and the new district manager training that's available. And as soon as they, rather than putting it up as like a Zoom, like a constant Zoom meeting, they're going to put a new group, almost like a invitation up every single month. So as soon as I see it, I'll tag you all in it. I'm going to do the new consultant training and the new district manager training this month. Just because I want to know, I actually did jump on the new consultant training last month, but they had a 100 people limit and it hit the 100. So I jumped off to let other people on that basically were new consultants. So yeah, I'll tag you in it, because I just want to know what it is about. And I think it's just about, you know, we're all sort of trying to, you know, get going again after Christmas and holidays and all that sort of stuff. I think it's good just to remember, you know, the process, the system and all that sort of stuff we've had on the business. So again, they're only for about half an hour, and you only have to do it once. It's not something you're going to have to do every single month. Just do it if you feel like you need a bit of a recap on, you know, on how we do things. So yeah, I think the other thing is, I noticed, Carly, you were on Sunday night. The rest of the Sunday nights, Kari's going to run the first Sunday of the month on her own, because there's always going to be a lot of updates and, you know, recognitions and stuff like that. And then so the 2 middle weeks, they're going to have other people come in and talk about other bits and pieces, so trainings or, you know, just why they started their business and things like that. Hey, Dana, I have recorded. You haven't really missed anything, so I can chat to you afterwards anyway. So just really, if you can, set aside that 8:30 p.m. on a Sunday night. They've never gone over 40 minutes. And there is a lot of really good information in there. So I just wanted to touch base on, I know that you were on it, Carla, but some of the things that Kari mentioned on Sunday night, there was a few things, but some of the main things that I want you to know is there's nation training on the 19th of March. You don't need to go to Melbourne or Geelong or wherever they have it. They will have a Zoom thing. So just pencil it into your calendar, because I think I was planning to be in Albury that weekend, because I think it's Day on the Green is on the Saturday. So I was thinking of doing that. But anyway, long story short, they do a Zoom in, and that's how I've done I've never missed one, and that's how I've always done them. So that's Sunday the 19th of March. There was some discontinued products. Tash and I were chatting about them today, but just make sure you're reading your emails from Arbonne, because basically when you see that Arbonne are discontinuing products, it's not because there's something bad about them or anything like that. They literally are they're not selling, and there is absolutely no point spending money, you know, putting these products in their warehouse for nobody to buy them. So it's like the collagen support tablets, some of the Sky for Men, which is a little bit unfortunate. My dad loves it. So the cologne, and also the bar of soap. The big one for me, and something that what Tash and I were discussing today, was the sunscreen. So they are pulling it. The reason being, that people have complained that they have been sunburnt from it. I don't get it. I've been using it for 18 months and I've never been sunburnt. And I was saying to Tash, my brother used it on Australia Day down the river and he didn't get sunburnt. I think the biggest issue is that there's a lot of idiots out there that don't put sunscreen on properly or don't reapply. Like, everyone knows you need to reapply sunscreen. Anyway, they are going to, make sure it's absolutely, like, they believed it to be perfect and they had done all of the testing that needed to be done. But they, staying true to their manifesto, they want their products to be perfect. So they've pulled that, but that's not till September. So if you want to stock up on it, just buy it. There's other stuff as well. Just jump on to your emails and have a bit of a look. So from the 9th of February, there's a new source. So there's a how-to tutorial on how to use the new source from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the 9th of February. I'm sure it will be recorded, so you'll be able to actually, re-look at it. I'm probably just going to fumble my way through it, to be honest. But basically, once you jump onto arbonne.tv, you can just choose the new source channel, and that's how it all works. I don't know how, I can't give you any more information than that because it hasn't been released yet. But basically from the 9th of Feb, just give yourself, if you need to look something up, give yourself time to understand how the new source is going to work. I sort of touched on it at the start, just the importance of those Sunday night calls. I get a lot out of them, and I'm not, Dave sits there and watches TV and I just bang the headphones in. It's really, really good way to keep in touch and actually, know who's in our team. There's lots of comments and things that happen on the side panel, like just the chat, everyone's like, oh, congratulations, or this is what's happened to me. And a lot, it's really good to see. The goal card, I don't know, it was, Kari posted about it. It's been talked about this month, but when we had our training, the multi-nation training, leadership training, whatever you want to call it, in Melbourne that I went to, there was the keynote speaker was Jerry Rosenthal. He had a goal card. So ever since I started this business, I have been told to do daily affirmations, and I made them up myself, and I have always done them, and I believe them to absolutely work. But he actually gave it the one that I was like, I wish somebody had given me that one, 3 years ago, because it's really specific to where you want to be with your business. But I love that it talks about, so basically it's, I've read it about 4,000 times. I am so happy and grateful for perfect health, unstoppable confidence, and a constant abundance of time, money, and freedom in my life. I attract the right people, resources, and opportunities that will enable me to reach AM qualification by the 28th of February 2017. For you guys, it might be district manager qualification, or once you're a district, it'll be, to smash out your district manager bonus. So his whole train of thought is, whether you've got nothing going on, and you're a consultant, you should always be saying that affirmation and saying, I'm going for district manager qualification, because it's putting it out there in the universe and it's doing absolutely no harm. And even if you are, as he said, hiding in your comfort zone and not necessarily doing much, putting that out into the universe, it eventually will catch up, and it actually does give you confidence when you actually say it out loud. So you have to say it, he suggests 5 times a day at 5 times, so 25 times a day you say it. I've said it 15 times before 7 a.m. because I say it on the way to the gym, on the way home from the gym, and when I come inside and regroup myself before the kids wake up. So the goal card is fabulous. I just literally wrote it out on a Post-it note and then stuck it in the toilet, on the fridge, and in the car until I learnt it. And now I know it. I don't need to look at it anymore. I just think, the daily affirmations, it's working for Jed too. Some of the things that have happened to her since she started doing this goal card are a little bit freaky, and other people will say the same thing. So some slight changes to the success packs. Kari posted something on Burke Nation page. Now, the success packs are basically the same, but now in your first 2 months, you can actually buy 2 Genius Ultras, you know, if you want to. So it's probably not something necessarily that I would talk to people about, but I have reprinted. It's just 3 pages. So in your business folders that you hand to people when they're interested in the business, I just took out the 3 pages of the IC success packs and ASVPs and replaced them with 3 new pages. So really, really simple. The other thing that you do need to take out is the Strong Start brochure. Strong Start does not exist anymore. Kari has talked about it on that 1 hour recording that I've tagged you all in. Kari talks about this extensively. So I suggest you just have a look at that recording. Basically, it doesn't affect any of you guys because you're past the first 3 months that you started your business. It's actually going to be massively beneficial for you guys because when you hit district manager, you've got the opportunity to earn RE9 sets, tote bags, Genius Ultras, like basically all sorts of stuff, as well as cash bonuses when you hit district manager. So massive plus for you guys. And it's the same with area manager and regional vice president and so on. So remember to take out those Strong Start brochures from your business packs. So the only other thing I probably really wanted to talk about was the DA for tomorrow night. I know that Carla has been busting some moves and trying to get some guests there. I've hopefully got 1, if not 2. I think, it'd be awesome. I know Tash can't come because of Chris's night shifts and stuff, but I saw Rach today and she is all ready to roll to present with me. If we're good to go, I might, if we get some confirmations late in the day and we want more bums on seats, I can have a chat to Mum, and she's got one of her friends from Melbourne here if we just want some extra bums on seats just to fill that room a little bit and get a really good vibe happening in there. So just let me know if you want me to get some extra bums on seats. Tash, sorry, it's not Chris, it's bingo, that's right. Sorry, Tash has got bingo that she's committed to. So that is basically it from me as far as the really important things that are coming up or that have happened. I do think that other recording that Kari, or that multi-nation recording, is going to give you lots more information as well. But usually I'd always sort of set this first Tuesday of the month aside, for anyone who is a little bit, wants anything extra, wants to talk about goal setting, anything that you want really. If you want to talk about it in open forum, Dana and I caught up on Saturday night. We were chatting about a girl that she wants to bring and ask to the DA. Did you do it, Dana?
I messaged her, but I haven't heard back.
Okay, cool. That's awesome, though. That's the first step. Because now you're committed to actually following through with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it's if you're wanting to, I suppose talk it out with somebody that you're a little bit scared of ringing or anything like that, I'm happy to talk about those sorts of things because I was actually I was actually talking to Jed the other day. I'm like, man, I feel like I annoy her a little bit when I ring her and go, okay, I'm about to call this person, rah, rah. But ultimately, and Carla, you voxed me and was like, okay, I've actually rung Ben, and I actually think that that's really good to do that. And we're on Voxer, or you can call whatever it is. If it's going to give you the confidence that you need to actually do that call, then do it. Ring me, I don't care. I don't work. I don't technically work. I generally can pick up my phone all the time. So I know I definitely did it. Yeah, I rang someone that I was shit scared of, and now I've presented to her, and I've got a follow-up booked in, and it literally took me, I reckon I was on the phone for about 2 minutes. So you just don't, as you said, Dana, you don't want to see their name popping up as as a consultant with somebody else. So get onto them before somebody else does, because I know Rach isn't on the call, but today she found out that somebody that she has tried to have a conversation with is signing up with somebody else, with Arbonne, who incidentally is one of her best friends, and so would probably have never really considered going with Rach anyway. But ultimately she's like, if you are thinking of someone, somebody else is as well. Like, it's inevitable that that's going to happen, that other people think that they'd be amazing. I don't know how many times somebody's tried to poach Jed across to other network marketing companies, and it's happened to me as well. Somebody thinks that you're amazing, that somebody else is amazing for a reason, because they probably are. So just, I suppose, bite the bullet, eat that frog, all of those sorts of things, fight the fear and do it anyway, and, all that sort of stuff. It's easier said than done. I get it. I totally get it. And I know that I go through the same thing. But one chick I have spoken to, literally I've been thinking about her since October, and she's like, I just signed up for Herbalife 3 days ago. So it's fine. She's actually now kind of gone, well, hold on a minute, I need to reconsider my options. But you just, I shouldn't have left it. I should have rung her in October when I met her. I should not have left it until January to actually speak to her. So, all these things will happen.
Corona, I love it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, it was so hot. It's taken me an hour to drink
to get through that,
because I don't really drink beer. Anyway, so all right. So are you good for the DA tomorrow night anyway, Dana?
Yeah, I just might. Hopefully, I won't be too late. Reese has got a call class that he's signed up for his back, so he should be home by no later than 20 past. So I'll be ready to go, and I'll just come straight down. So
yeah, cool. We'll make a start anyway. We'll just we'll see what happens. But if there's guests there, I can't even remember who told, like, what audio it was, but like, if there's guests, I'm starting at 7:30 on the nose.
Yeah, perfect.
Unless they're running late, just because it's that whole don't punish the person that's there on time.
Yeah, that's fine. Just know that I'll be there.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, well, so that's it really from me, guys. I even for the first time ever, I had notes.
Nice.
But yeah, if anyone needs me to re-tag me in that audio that the multi-nation one from a few Sundays ago, just text me. I will re-tag you in it. As I said, lots of great info in there. And Rachel Barbunas speaks for probably 20 minutes, and I really rate this chick. She's been, if we think we've had a rough road, she definitely did. She had people promote to RVP, 2 people promote to RVP over her and stuff like that. So yeah, she's an absolute trooper. So I love listening to her. So that was the other thing I was going to talk about. Sorry, I'm actually doing a healthy living night next Wednesday at Mum and Dad's. If anyone wants to come along and watch what I do. I've not even sent out the invitations yet. That's tomorrow's job. I'm like, but yes, I will be basically, going through before and after photos of both Dad and myself, and talking about, the benefits of it and all that sort of stuff and why it's so amazing. So if you've got anyone that even you've sort of thought you'd like them to go on it, bring them up, and I can, I'll just shoot you all the email that I'm sending anyone anyway, so that you can forward it on if you want to. Do not feel like you need to come by any means. But yeah, as I said, I'm going for AM, so I need to get some QV happening for myself and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. That sounds good.
All right. So, as I said, that's it. I don't want to keep you. And, I've kept it to under half an hour, which was my goal. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want to talk about anything, like, as a group? Anyone got no. Carly, you good? Hi, Pepper. Emma's still awake too. You're all good, Tash? Cool. All right, well, absolutely, let me know if anyone needs anything. I know I've kind of touched base with everyone really recently anyway. And let me know how you go, Dana, with
I will.
That active wear chick.
I love it, active wear.
I don't know. I just know that she's the active wear chick.
If not tomorrow night, maybe next Wednesday night could be good.
Yeah, well, the healthy living. Yep. Yep. I'll be kind of talking about the business a bit, but mostly healthy living. So I haven't quite worked it out yet, but I will between now and then.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to just understand that all those changes. All right.
No,
done.
That's
cool.
good. Cool. Thanks, Liv.
Okay. Bye.
See you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye.